What is inventory control? The process of ensuring that the right amount of supply is available within the business. Inventory is an idle asset in various forms held for current and future use in either sales or distribution. In line with that, inventory may end up being a financial burden for a company or firm. Despite the risks associated with inventory, many companies want to keep it to meet anticipated customer demand and not lost sale opportunities. Without inventory, it would be challenging to make products available to customers when these are needed because it is regarded as a viable alternative for future production and procurement. In particular, inventory can be problematic if it exceeds actual customer demand or it becomes obsolete. This can either be considered excess when the amount of inventory on hand exceeds the 12 projected customer demand, or obsolete when it has no forecasted usage or little to no usage in the past 6 months. Both excess and obsolete inventories are wasted because companies or firms need to unload them at a discounted price or write them off to free up storage space and ease their tax burden. Considering these two contrasting phases of inventory, the careful policies, planning, and control are necessary to keep the right amount of inventory at the right place, which is essential for customer service and to keep the cost of maintaining inventory at the minimum. Therefore, inventory management is more than inventory control. These are the principles of inventory management. Is developing inventory policy, controlling inventory. What is developing inventory policy? It is related to targeted customer service levels, which are order fill rate, is the measure of orders that are met from the company stocks at any given point. This does not deal with anything related to the manufacturing and generation of products. Instead, it entirely depends upon the inventory on hand. Second is stock out rate. Is when a company loses out on a substantial number of orders, which are never regained. And the last one is controlling inventory. Through systematic reviews, adjustment, transfers, and cycle counting, there are two types of inventory control systems. The first one is periodic inventory. It is an actual physical count and valuation of all inventory on hand. This type of inventory control system is technically more accurate as it considers both counted and valued inventory. However, it is more time-consuming than perpetual inventory. And the perpetual inventory is the initial count of an entire inventory. It can closely monitor any additions and deletions as these occur and can lower the cost of carrying inventory. However, it is more costly and needs to be verified from time to time against the actual physical count, which may either be due to scrap, human error, theft, and other variables.
Functions and types of inventory. Despite the pitfalls holding inventory, there are several reasons why many organizations, companies, or firms keep inventory. These reasons are directly tied to the following functions of inventory. Buffer inventory serves as an extra cushion that is kept over an extended period to prepare for an expected demand surge and subsequently prevent potential stockouts. This kind of inventory is often needed to reduce the risk of shutting down the production line and distribution disruptions. Lot size inventory is accumulated as a result of purchasing and overproduction to take advantage of economies of scale. Many organizations purchase some products in volume to exploit quantity discount or price discount opportunities. Moreover, a company can reduce per unit setup costs by mass producing goods at once. Anticipation inventory occurs when inventory to build up an anticipation of future estimated demand, price increase, and promotional campaigns, seasonal fluctuations, labor strikes, or planned shutdowns. This kind of inventory helps maintain level production or distribution and prevents overtime or idle time. Pipeline inventory is when an inventory exists due to transportation timeline. In other words, products in transit can already be considered a part of inventory because products that were pre-ordered but not reach warehouses, distribution centers, or retail stores are still not available for customers. With faster mode of transportation, these functions of inventory can be prevented. Decoupling inventory makes every stage of supply chain independent of any unexpected supply chain disruptions. For instance, a machine can break down during the manufacturing stage, will shut down the production process, which can be subsequently create either shortage of work in progress, inventories at the next production stage, or product shortage at the following stages of the supply chain, and allow for the phased production and distribution without interruptions. In terms of product transformation process, inventory can take variety of types. These types are raw materials, are physical resources of items that are purchased from external organization or extracted from natural resources, such as mines to be used for making parts of components or products. Glass for windows or wheat for bread. Parts or components are major ingredients that make up a finished product and make it function properly. For example, hard drive for personal computer or bed frame for bed. Work in progress refers to items that are still in the manufacturing process and awaiting to be processed within the supply chain. Examples of these are parts of wooden cabinet to be constructed into a cabinet. This is the same as work in progress under decoupling inventory. Finished goods are complete items ready for sale or distribution. In other words, these do not require a transformation process. For example, wooden cabinet that can be served as a personal closet. And last, supplies are items needed to get engaged in the production process but do not comprise finished product. For example, pencils, pen, and paper needed for drawing the blueprint of a newly designed castle.